Greetings and salutations. I'm the Raven. We're back with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Joining me per usual is StarprincessHLC.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon Garden champions.
You know, I've watched pretty much most of the Digimon series. I've also got the Japanese version of Tamers, Excel Cross. I'm not sure if it's Frontier or at all, but it's a case of there's a very different approach to the theme tunes. Also, totally in the blue, out in the lands of unknown for this, Gerard.
Yeah, I still know nothing about Digimon.
Also, I have been doing some grinding. Much in the case of old Kenny here has been dropped down to Leomon again and raising up, trying to get these two to a decent API before they hit their path. I want Stubby here to be 200 before they merge. I also did a test run to see how tough Edamon is compared to this party. I have no problems. Also, in case of this is not where I left. Of course, this is not where I left off. From last time, it's come down to when we chased Edamon into basically what is the subway station. We had a small sort of maze that had no combat encounters. And it's just, it wasn't interesting to watch.
Oh, we're not gonna catch the Elvis monkey. Let's get a drink.
Why are we chasing the Elvis monkey?
Because he's been mischievous. Because he's seen a certain game come out later, and he wants to be the monkey in the spotlight instead of certain roadblock. Whee!
Oh, there goes a phone booth.
Oh, this is very unfair. We have basically 3 ultimates on the original dubbing. The native dubbing, they will be perfect level. Because I believe they're, I don't know what the original one is. It's baby, adult, perfect, then ultimate instead of mega. Oh god, this voice.
Oh, thank God, that's its tail.
Yes.
Not the front one.
I just saw flickering of movement down there and went, oh dear God, oh thank God, tail.
There are worse Digimon for basically what's up front.
I do not doubt this.
And this is Datamon's revenge on Edamon from the series. This is Edamon's day.
No.
I don't think it's the day of anyone who runs across this group.
to the record store.
Yay!
It's a relic from the past these days.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And Mystery Records are making a return. At least were a few years ago.
You've got the collectors that really like them.
The really strange will be, ooh, Data Max.
See, I know it's just she's wearing a very short skirt behind that apron, but with the way it looks, it almost looks like she's wearing no pants.
I mean, there are no pants there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's nothing underneath that shirt.
Yeah.
Legwear for the ladies in this game is very much lacking on the trousers department.
It's very much lacking, period.
Exactly.
I mean, you look at the main character's skirt, there ain't much there.
Thankfully,
It wasn't for the really long stockings.
thankfully, it's just long enough so we're not getting the too much upskirt shots during
Yeah, just long enough to avoid needing to up the rating on the game.
Which makes it even more awkward considering she's nothing but Data right now, so is her clothing. She's technically nothing and wearing nothing at the same time.
She's Data, she thinks, therefore she is. Oh god, that was a plot point. A plot point in Digimon Tamers, or at least the individual dog. The main character was having a bit of a crisis considering he was brought, the knowledge was brought to him that the Data Gnomes created Gilmon from Data to fulfill his wish. And all through the series, it's a case of you're alive, your own person, trying to raise him right, and now he's started to crush this hole. He's just Data thing. Much as they did a decent job, but the English dub for Tamers, I feel kind of lost a few things in translation.
I mean, everything with the Digimon Emperor, I feel they did that decently when he finally realized, I'm actually killing things.
What? This isn't a game? Not to look at a sort of comparison between the dub and the original dubbing and the English dubbing for the end fights against the Metal Seedramon, and how in the English dub it's got this whole snappy commentary about beating Metal Seedramon. The original dubbing is a case of it's a bit more bittersweet because Whaleman died to take out Metal Seedramon, and they were more respectful about it. You don't get that in Pokemon, do you?
I mean, Pokemon had its emotional moments too.
Oh yeah. I've heard so much things about the Butterfree leaving thing. I don't know if it's a case of they leave, they die producing the next generation, or that's not the case. I don't know what to believe anymore.
It turns out that Ed didn't die because at the end of the series, Ash got to reunite with Butterfree and his mate.
But did he get Pidgeot back?
He did get to see Pidgeot again, yes.
Bloody hell.
Although I don't think they ever touched on Primeape.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He gave it to some random fighter trainer. Never went back for it.
Yep. Granted, he only had the damn thing for 2 episodes.
I feel this is why Digimon is better. But it's a case of every series, especially, is its own thing, so we don't get this sort of nonsense going on. Oh no! He's a businessman.
He looks like he's seen some shit.
He's been in this game. That's a given.
He was in office hell.
He had to attend a meeting with 3 Okusan, 3 El Diablos, and Billy the Underfist trying to arrange the agenda. The problem is no one knew what was on the agenda.
Did they even know what an agenda was?
That was spent about 3 hours on.
Okay.
Clearly it's about the pudding, it is.
This guy has lizard eyes.
Does he have snake arms?
I'm not like other girls. I got snake arms!
I mean, those hands haven't moved. The hands are not really moving much on their own. Those could just be fake hands attached to snake arms.
Oh no, he was involved in the football scandal, Craggy Island. And I think if Manson was here, he'd be the only one to get that. Kyoko, you're not given much proof that you're reliable at the moment.
I mean, have you seen her coffee?
That coffee's a war crime. Against food.
Food and beverage. I'm waiting for the twist that she's a Digimon in disguise.
Is this going to be Yowza one day, just going after a very rare and expensive minifig?
Could be.
Because it's all sorts of new. Good God, they go for some ridiculous money.
Or maybe if Lantern actually bought like a share in Nintendo. Make all the Star Foxes. It doesn't sound about. Make all the Star Foxes.
Sir, you have 1 share. You don't
Star Fox now!
You don't get to decide what the toilet paper we use is.
I'm on to you, Snake Man.
Turns out it's actually Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
He's got to do something on his time off.
激レアなメダルを換金するのが目的だろう。デジモンメダルを売買している店はこの中野にもあったはずだ。まずはそこを当たってみるのが近道だろう。聞き込みを頼む。
Maybe he can get a part-time job like Scorpion
デジモン
did.
メダルについて調べておくことにするよ。
Part-time job.
あいにく私は
Yeah, he's totally a nurse.
持ち合わせていないのでね。
I feel this is a molehill I want nothing to do with.
Lantern will be the only one who gets that unless you watch Console Wars.
Now, we have this. We can add an island now, finally.
Ooh.
Okay, let's first finish off this island.
Oh my god, there's a massage parlor now!
Okay, probably should save them for this one. We now have island number 2.
It looks exactly like the other island, only smaller.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's annoying that this game gives so many farm expansions but not just islands.
Why is there a train crossing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is there gonna be a
That
train?
is why I asked.
Is there gonna be a train between the islands?
You know, it's even asked by one of the Digimon. And even they don't know. This will be my developer island.
Next island to appear in the Shattered Isles. We're building a train to go to another island! How well is that going for you? We keep losing people!
It'll just be the dodos from Ice Age all over again, won't it?
Oh dear, oh dear God, no.
Here goes the last female.
Let's get our 10 Digimon ready to put on the island. Only got one of you. Don't. I never care about having duplicates. It don't matter, they take different routes. Take one of you.
So is
Did the
this
eggs
the
look like
majority of the
movement?
reason? The majority of the reason that you want to scan them?
Yep.
Hmm.
Actually, data bank. I want 3 more. Oh wait. You see Lala? Lala?
Oh.
We put you to work.
All the digi eggs look like they're made out of beads.
It is data. And they'll call them on. Because
I
look
turned
like-
into a dinosaur!
They look like a 3D Picross puzzle.
you should see the original ones.
Man, why is that your icon look like a creeper head?
There were a lot of those, weren't there? Just the varying colors of creeper heads for those icons.
Hmm?
You're training. Okay,
Look at all the babies!
you're brainy. Lively, fighter. Ooh, good.
So how many different personalities can one individual type come out with?
There are about 6 different personalities, I believe, that affects their stat rate, their stat gains. In this case, we want them all to be builders. Start small. Builders because it affects the development rate. This is how we can get a steady supply of items. Let's see.
Is the cat made out of data, or is that a real cat?
But these cats.
Both of them.
Sparky here.
99% sure that Blackjack is real.
Sparky there is probably never going to reach the Syndromon due to a bit of royal pain to get the correct stats for.
Do you have to keep certain stats under numbers while raising others above it?
It's... You don't have any stats to keep below, but the minimum to reach before you can beat. There's some like Buckle Leomon requires especially attack and defense of 130 each. Hence why he's been going up and down for the leveling and but evolving and de-evolving, just trying to get those stats. Because if I remember correctly, Saber Leomon is data, and I want to keep them as a vaccine.
Ah.
So there's that fun.
You know, I get no volume off of this game, and I could swear I just heard it say knowledge flag raised.
Knowledge flag raised, which allows us to access floor 4 of this place.
Make that firewall.
In Hackers Family, we actually have to attack the firewall to get through it. They're not the toughest fights, but they're a bit mean.
I am very slightly reminded of the Genesis version of Shadowrun. It doesn't resemble this game in the slightest, but there is a lot of Matrix work, which is Shadowrun's equivalent of the internet.
Okay, there's our medal setup. But first, let's open up a little area first.
Well, first, random encounter.
Yeah. is the attack all tactics
And somehow we missed a frog with a trumpet around his neck.
Not for very long, though.
Well, also, can I have the next mummy upgrade, please? I got Digimon to evolve. It's Digivolution. It's evolving individuals up in. What's the reward the monsters from Lantern is? It was a bit of an excuse to talk about Tokusatsu and whatnot. That never happened. So this is kind of turning into my excuse of let's talk about Digimon and its comparisons with Pokemon and between the soap and the dough, but so what? This is one of the ways.
Chances are if you're watching this LP, so are you!
It's one of the rare occasions where I actually seem to know more than anyone else in this call. And my God, that's not working.
I mean, we all have our little areas.
Yep.
That we can expound on.
Yep.
Although my expertise is more like a paddling boat. Hello. You know, I never know where that guy's going to turn up.
Something tells me he doesn't either.
How did you survive that?
It's sturdy.
Yeah, and levels do take into account of things. Says when that thing's a vaccine, they've got to pick it up on a virus. Hey dude, you got exploration mark above your head. It must be important.
Gainfully employed buyer.
Dude,
Or Geb, for sure.
dude, I got a lion man with grinding gears on his arms and legs. You better fess up.
Good fellow. How do you do, fellow kids?
This is actually a 40-year-old in midlife crisis.
Yes, I am human. Would you like to go skateboards?
I think we might be a bit overpowered.